This is going to be a quick video. Just want to give a little intro and talk about the channel, what I want to do with it. What this barefoot journey has been for me, what it's meant to me, what it's shown me. Just a quick intro about me. High school athlete, played football, organized football since I was 10. Ran track, played football in high school, played football in college for 2 years. Then got into more of like the calisthenics and CrossFit a couple of years after college. And then got into running during the pandemic and barefoot running, or we'll really say barefoot shoe running, about 3 months after I got into running during the pandemic. So I've always been around fitness and, working out. That's not foreign to me. But it really changed my perspective on things when I started doing things more barefoot. Things just became more intentional and just more holistic. I spent a lot of time playing football in cleats, would work out in training shoes, and you're moving your feet, but you're really not aware of what's going on with them. Even as a football player, I would do agility drills, and I was decent at them. But looking back, it's like I really didn't know what my feet were doing. I was just kind of putting them down, picking them up, like slamming them into the ground, and I was always one of the faster people as well. So I would have never thought any less of what I was doing because it was working. And I think that's the not discrepancy, but there's elite athletes, and Deion Sanders, prime time, LeBron. We see pictures of their feet and their toes, and it's like, wow, this is the person who's like at the top of the top, and this is what their feet look like. So clearly, the body can adapt. Whatever you do to it, you put in the time, you can adapt. And I think we should, as recreational athletes, people who really do it for health and longevity, move away from what the elite people are doing. As I said, I was doing CrossFit. A lot of elites will work out 2 or 3 times a day, and I feel like there was this trend of like, all right, now I gotta work out 2 times a day. The same thing I used to do as well. Oh, I need to work out 2 times a day or 3 times a day. And it's like, hold on. You're not elite. You're not gonna be elite. You're doing this for health and longevity. Slow down. There's no rush. Be more intentional about the things you're doing. And once I really embraced that mindset, fitness has been way more fun. It's just reminded me of my childhood running. As corny as it sounds, running free, man. There's just something to like really feeling that pavement. Even you can feel it even with just barefoot shoes. You don't have to necessarily go barefoot, but just feeling the pavement on your feet, feeling the different textures of the sidewalks. I'm in New York City, Brooklyn. So there's a lot of different textures and just a lot of things that until I was running in barefoot shoes, I just wasn't even aware of. So that's me. Kind of want to do with the channel. I was thinking of doing some ASMR runs, just going to some scenic places around New York City, Brooklyn, Queens, and just kind of show that. Probably give on some of those runs, maybe give some thoughts that come to mind, but also just want daily content in terms of me working out in my barefoot shoes, barefoot tips and tricks, things to do, things to not do. My ultimate goal is really to just see more people in barefoot shoes, more people embracing that, more people experimenting with it. And I remember looking it up. There was like a decent sized barefoot New York City running community. I think their last one, it was maybe 2013 or 2014, like 10 plus years ago. So people were on it back then. I think that's probably around the time the Born to Run book became popular as well. And my goal isn't to just be running barefoot in New York City on my runs. I just want the capability. I've done it about 6 times, and the feeling, I can't even describe it. It's just like freeing, man. you feel what you're running on, and you feel your foot being the spring that it's meant to be. And you will never get that relying on the spring that the shoes provide, and, you know, the arch support and all that. So just a quick short video. That's kind of one of what I want to do with the channel. Maybe react to some barefoot things, like people running barefoot, doing things barefoot. We'll see. But ultimate goal is to just get more people on it. I want to see more Vibram 5 Fingers and Vivo Barefoot at the starting line of races, and when I go to the gym, and just, you know, people running in the city. I want to see more of it, man. I want to see more people playing around with that, because the more people we can get into it, you know, the more knowledge we can gain. And, like, be honest, like, I feel like I'm the only person, at least that I know of, in New York City doing it. You know, I've seen a couple people in Vivo Barefoots, but as far as running in 5 Fingers, I haven't seen it. And working out in the gym, I've seen a couple of people with 5 Fingers on and, like, Vivo Barefoots on. So it's caught on a little bit again, but I just want to see more of it. And, you know, the best way to do it is to give exposure to it. Hope people can relate. You know, I don't know the backgrounds of these people that I'm seeing do it, but for me, I came from an athletic background and, you know, performance based, and I've been able to kind of shift my focus on just more intention, health, and longevity. So I think I can give people some insight and give them the little push they might need. All right. So as always, I'm gonna say, free the feet. Barefoot Jiggy out.